Hey everyone, BioFan here with another Andromeda Initiative briefing analysis. There's not too much in terms of juicy hidden details to show off, but there's some good things to take note of for how the ship is laid out. So this may or may not be a little bit more meticulous on the minor details than my other Hidden Gems analysis videos. If you've yet to watch the briefing, please go ahead and do that now. I'll be here when you get back. Alrighty then. First off, we hear the voice of Callow Jath, our Solarian pilot. Callow is voiced by Garrett Scott. On various screens throughout the Tempest, we see Arc Hyperion and the Nexus. Not sure if this actually means anything or if it's more to kind of look cool. Probably the latter. The first look inside the Tempest shows a hallway. Above is what I think is a walkway. The door directly in front of us leads to the research room, judging from the upper floor portion similarities in a later shot. Said higher-up floor is reached by walking up a ramp. The circular command center-esque kiosk in the research room has 3 screens and is prominently displayed, which makes me think 3 important characters could be found here regularly. Potentially. Next, we see the crew quarters, which includes Andromeda Initiative armor pieces on the shelf. There's also some rocks over on the table, so maybe one of our crew is a geology nerd? The next shot shows a better look at the 4 beds in the crew area. Keep in mind, the Normandy had far fewer beds than crew members, so there likely is sleeping shifts. The fact that there's only 4 compared to the few more the Normandy had is representative of the smaller crew as well. We'll get to know all of our crew much better than in the original trilogy, so while there's fewer of them, they're more important in the story. Here's another walkway, either facing the opposite direction from earlier or on a different part of the ship, as the door on the lower floor does not match the door from earlier. We know there's a walkway near the garage from the Game Informer coverage, so that's a possibility. This room definitely functions as an armory, though going by the blueprint released over social media, I guess it could also double as a research lab or tech lab. The guns are the Carnifex pistol and the Avenger assault rifle, possibly the AAX-5 Avenger assault rifle the McFarlane Toys figure has. The next shot shows the cargo bay. Next to the Nomad is a console, which I assume we'll use to customize and upgrade the vehicle. There are 2 doors to enter the garage, on both floors, and a walkway that goes along the edge of the room. There's either a big mirror or window or archway on the second floor, the first 2 being more likely since there's a door right next to it. Here we see the reverse view of the cargo bay. It appears the Nomad is stationed right in front of the exit. Next, we have the tech lab. It may be the same room from earlier, just at a different angle. Notice these structures here that resemble microscopes. They were also in the previous shot. Notice that all of the plants in the shelving of the biolab are all of the same variety. So I'm guessing they're just there to appear like they have a purpose, but in reality are really just for decoration in terms of application in the game. From the shape of the area and the appearance of the screens up top, the meeting room appears to be the upper level area we saw in the previous shots. We'll also be video conferencing in this area as well. The design of the Tempest was made to feel new and original, but also harken back to the Normandy in some aspects. The drive core appearance seems to be a prominent callback to the original trilogy's main vessel. On the floor in the armory is a crate with an Andromeda Initiative logo in orange and G62. No idea what that means, and we may never know, but I thought I'd point it out just in case. I'm not sure if the weapons and armor holograms from before are connected to the research labs or the armory, but I guess we'll see soon enough when the game is released. Next is the Medbay. It has the same number of beds as the Normandy did, and the room looks a little more spacious compared to the Normandy's as well, even though the Tempest is considerably smaller. Not sure where in the ship it's located, but I assume it's somewhere among the research labs in the middle. While the Tempest doesn't have a bar, it does have a kitchen. Judging from the Andromeda Initiative mug on the countertop, I'm guessing Mac Walter's tweet of food goods in the game was from here. It also featured baked beans and Blasto's cereal, which may not be related to the Blasto. And now the Fils de Resistance. your captain's quarters. The room is built in a loft style with no walls, but various areas in the open layout. To the left is the bedroom area, to the right is a living room sort of space, and in the middle, off in the distance, there's some kind of console menu overlooking a view of space. I'm sure we'll be able to interact with it, its location just screams it. A side view shows that there is a second living room space to the left of the bedroom area, and an office to the right of the first living room space. Note that we do have some control of customization over our cabin, and mission-related objects may appear in the room as you progress through the story. Next, we're once again shown the bridge. Assuming Callow was still piloting the ship in this scene in the EA Play trailer from last summer, the desk to the right is the pilot's desk, while the desk to the left belongs to the science officer, according to BioWare lead designer Ian Fraser. Note that Drac isn't usually found there. There's a Medigel crate in the corner. From what we've seen so far, I think the front bridge area that extends outward is where you'll be selecting your destinations. Callow mentions that the nav system is synced specifically to you, so I'm not sure if this means only we can decide where the Tempest goes at light speed, or if it's just available to us at all times or whatnot. Here are just some of the skins available for the Nomad. There's also a black one, as seen in Game Informer coverage, and a chrome silver one. I'm not sure if it's the pre-order skin or if it's an additional skin you acquire on the Mass Effect website. There's no information really about it, and this could use some clarification before launch. While we can still scan planets from the ship, we can place probes on the ground while in the Nomad as well. I'm sure the full details on the differences may be covered before launch. Assuming there are multiple desert planets, this area may or may not be related to desert areas we've seen before. The only known desert planet with a name is Eladon, and this is the only shot of it we know for sure is Eladon. What did you notice from the briefing? What's your favorite area of the Tempest? Tell me all about it down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And while you're down there, be sure to attack that like button and share this video with your friends, family, random strangers, it's all good. For more Mass Effect Andromeda and BioWare related videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the big red subscribe bar up at the top of the screen. For instant news coverage of BioWare games, feel free to follow me on Twitter and other forms of social media, links to which can be found down in the video description. If you like my videos and would like to help support my channel and improve its quality, head on over to my Patreon page to donate. For more information about my Patreon page and the donation process, there's a video here on the screen with all of that as well.